Hello, welcome to the Name Pending Podcast episode. I actually don't fucking remember. I'm here joined. I'm joined here today with Reaper.
I'm back. I've returned. I've re-risen.
And I don't think we really had any topics to bring up, so we might just fucking ramble. I'm not sure.
I have no issue rambling.
All right, cool. So,
I did have some stuff I want to talk about. Brandon, did you pay attention to BlizzCon at all this year?
I know about like the China shit and like Blizzard, but I didn't pay attention to BlizzCon itself.
Okay, number one. Bless you. Number one. They're finally releasing Diablo 4.
Oh yeah, right after all that controversy, I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I can't imagine. And did you hear about Overwatch 2?
I saw a meme on it and it said the same fucking game 2 or something like that.
During the fucking thing, Jeff Kaplan's talking and it's like, this is Overwatch 2. Don't worry for the people who play Overwatch 1. Everything that's going to get added to Overwatch 2 is being added to the original Overwatch. Dude, everyone in the crowd just went, what?
That's such a...
Why the fuck would you buy Overwatch 2 then when you could just... Here's my thing, right? I was like, why don't you just update the fucking game like World of Warcraft?
That is fucking obscure. So they took the fucking... So they're just adding the same stuff back to Overwatch 1?
Yeah, the only difference with Overwatch 2 supposedly is it's gonna have different looks for the characters. They're just gonna be like updated.
That's like costume shit.
Yeah, it's updated like shit for the map. They're adding a bunch of. I think they're adding 4 new maps on release, and they're adding a new hero. My thing was fucking. You know what's crazy about it?
What?
Blizzard had to wait till the fucking second game to put in a fucking campaign that's constantly playable.
Maybe that's what it was. They just wanted to put a campaign up or something. I don't know.
You think that'd be you think they'd be able to do that via an update? I didn't make that sound, sir. You think they would be able to do it with an update though?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't really been paying too much to video games in general, man. I'm a really shitty gamer lately.
You have been leaving life as of recent.
Dude, it's just hard to stay attached to anymore, man. Like, just gaming in general. It isn't like a disdainment for it, really. It's just kind of just like, I don't really get the same the thrill I had back when I was like in middle school and shit, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But, I just kind of like fucking just jaded from it, I guess, because whenever I play games, I have fun in the moment on them, but then I just kind of feel like I'm just kind of bored. Like, I played Minecraft for probably half an hour the other day and just kind of felt like I had my fill.
Dude, Minecraft. Fucking Minecraft's making a fucking come up again, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't really know what to do about that. You know, it's just kind of like I had my fill of Minecraft back when like it was still like on 360, and you can only whereas there was a struggle to find an HDMI TV so you could play split screen.
Oh my god.
You remember those days? The original days you weren't able...
I remember.
Yeah.
I miss. Dude, it's weird. Like, dude, in like, I think it's like 60 or something days, or just like that, some odd number like that. Dude, we're gonna be in fucking 2012 or 20, not 2012, 2020. What am I saying? I'm fucking having a brain shit. We're gonna be fucking in a whole new... We're gonna be leaving everything behind, dude. Damn, it makes you think, man. I'm like, shit.
Got another fucking year to go, god damn it.
Dude, I've been having more ghost activity at my house.
Ghost activity?
Yeah, ghost activity. Remember I told you about like incidences with like a fucking like weird paranormal shit at my apartment?
No.
Like, oh, well, then I'll tell you the biggest story I had. I was hanging out with somebody on Xbox. It was like fucking 3 years ago. It was back when I still played fucking Ark, and
Hell yeah, man.
one night it was like maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. It was a school night, and I'm hanging out talking to somebody, and then my radio, which by the way was off at the time, started to turn on music, and it was like very light, and then slowly started to like bass boost all the way up before then slowly turning back down. I walked over and I checked, and the fucking radio was off, and I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Dude, that's like you got fucking pranked.
I got pranked from fucking beyond the grave, dude.
You ever see that movie The Lighthouse?
You talked to me about it. You went to go see it the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to see it, I think it was last week or so, and that movie is a fucking trip, man. Like, it'll just completely fuck your brain.
I don't watch a lot of movies anymore, at least.
I watch a shit ton of movies and YouTube and shit, so I'm just kind of like out of the loop when it comes to a lot of the new shit. But yeah, basically in the movie it takes place on like an island or something, right? And it's like this Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, I think his name is, the Twilight guy, the sparkly vampire. And who can actually act? I didn't know he could act, so it was kind of interesting seeing him in a different role, even though all I could see was fucking. And basically they go insane, and there's like a part where you like think Willem Dafoe's jerking off, but like he's just an octopus, so it's all good.
Excuse me? Wait a minute, fuck you mean so it's alright?
It's all good because he's an octopus. He's not jerking off. He's just an octopus. That's it.
Was he an octopus the entire time?
No, he just was an octopus for that scene. You just hear him going, ah, and then just like some fucking shit coming down from the ceiling.
That's fucking weird, dude. That's super weird.
We had to go to like there's only like 3 theaters in like Michigan fucking playing it or something, so it was kind of like hard to find a place to watch it.
You had to go searching.
Yeah, I had to like Google. I had to go to the Lighthouse like website and shit and find like near me or whatever. So what's your thoughts on like the whole like China shit? Just like with
Hong Kong and all that?
Yeah, it's pretty old news, but I find it kind of intriguing to talk about maybe.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I barely paid attention to all that shit. All I know is that Hong Kong learned that the people control the city.
Yeah. I find it kind of like it's kind of cool to watch. I don't know. I kind of like found out about it before knowing the cause of it. Like I just saw videos of riots over there. I'm like, shit, yeah, man, whatever's going on over there looks fun. Like they have like these like fire hoses and shit that like spray mace at people, and then like yeah, like a fire hose of mace. Can you imagine that shit just being like launched at you at high speeds? And like one protester had like a giant spoon or something and reflected it back at them.
Oh, I heard about that fucking
yeah. That dude's a fucking legend.
Fucking, I'm gonna eat your mace, you shitters. Spray me all you want.
I thought it was funny when people were like, there's a big deal, like PETA got involved in at this point, right? Like there's a video.
Why?
No,
fucking are they finally realizing how?
There's a pigeon that got caught in the crossfire, and like there's these people trying to save the pigeon, and this is when people cared. Like, I can give a fuck less about those trash birds. What the fuck? There's like hundreds of people getting maced, and they're worried about this one fucking pigeon. Dude, probably got lumps of charcoal for lungs.
So, do you know what's funny about PETA?
What?
This is gonna stem off into another topic. Did you know that PETA made a Pokemon brutality game?
Oh yeah, Black and Blue, right?
Yeah. Fucking. I like how in all the Pokemon games, they always depict like the Pokemons. You know, they just get a little bruised up, whatever. They don't even have marks or anything. But PETA is the one who makes the fucking super violent game.
It's because they're the sane ones. They care about the animals.
Oh, yes, of course. Did you, are you planning or prepping for Pokemon Sword or Shield?
I like it. I'm not big on video games lately.
Well, yeah, I forgot. But if you were to play Pokemon Sword and Shield, would you?
If I were to play it, would I play it?
If you could play, if you
If
thought you would have the enjoyment playing it, would you play it?
If I had all the materials in front of me to play it for free, I'd at least give it a shot. You know.
Yeah.
Can't say watch anyone play it.
Someone got the game a few days early and they leaked all the Pokemon. Let me tell you this. These new Pokemon designs look fucking clean.
They look clean?
Look awesome. They look awesome.
I've always been kind of more of a... I kind of played the old man Game Boy, the one like before color, you know? I forget what it's called. I think it's just called Game Boy, and I played red and blue because I got it at a yard sale when I was a kid, and I played the shit out of that. And then I played it on my Game Boy Advance. So that's about how ahead of the time I was in video games. The only new Pokemon, like I played a new Pokemon that did like the week it came out was probably the Pokemon Black. Or Pokemon White, I don't remember which one I had, but that was like the only new Pokemon game at the time that I got like brand new. All the other ones are like hand-me-downs or yard sale shit. And it's like kind of fucking sad because whoever sold that Game Boy definitely lost some fucking childhood that day. Yeah.
It's weird, man.
I could cut this quiet part out.
Yeah, man, just fucking every moment that there's a semblance of silence. Well, I cut that out.
You gotta cut that shit out. I'm writing down timestamps of silence.
Oh no, you go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have anything to fucking say, man. I kind of started this thing half cocked. I didn't really know what.
Hey, you know what? The fucking unprepared is the best prepared.
Hell yeah! Here, I'll Google like questions to ask a new person.
Here are questions for a newborn fetus. No, I got something kind of spooky to talk about. Have you ever heard of Silence of the Universe?
Silence of the Universe?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard of that. I don't know what that is.
Oh. Okay. The Silence of the Universe involves us. It talks about like how kind of sad it is if humanity was the only like race out there in existence and it's just us alone in the void.
Hell yeah.
And it was like 4:00 when I saw that video and I was like, wait a minute.
Just put you in an existential
That makes you
crisis.
really think about shit, doesn't it? On the lighter topics, did you hear about the guys who it happened like fucking 2 years ago? Did you hear about the guys who turned a bathtub into a fucking portable drone that people could sit in?
Really?
Okay, these people I think it's these two German brothers, German engineering, obviously. They took a bathtub, put a carpet underneath it, bought these big metal poles and put them in the bathtub, and got like these super heavy duty charged batteries with these massive propellers. Put all of them on it. So there's like 6 propellers in total. It seats one person and it flies like up to 30 feet off the ground and like works super good.
It'd be fucking horrifying. I wouldn't want to be in like a tub in the middle of the sky and like it'd be a terrifying job. All right, I got some questions. All right, so like, what's your favorite part about working for this company?
Well, you see there, Mr. fucking CEO. My favorite part about working for this company is, well, the people. I enjoy the people. I enjoy not having to be around the people while they work over there and I work over here. They know their place to stay away from me. Otherwise, I'll fucking murder them and throw them down the fucking trash disposal like every other little gremlin in this office. I like the people here.
Hell yeah. All right, I got a different theme now. All right, it's like, why did you become vegan?
I'm not vegan.
All right, then I'll ask you, what's the difference between a vegan, vegetarian, and a plant-based diet?
Shrooms.
They got like questions to ask a black guy on a date.
I mean, I guess I'll answer some of them. I'm not like, but
Oh, right here. It's like,
there's a train in the background. Ignore that. Fuck you, train.
how do your dogs socialize with other puppies?
My dog died a year ago.
So not very well, I imagine.
No, it's kind of quiet.
Shit.
It's kind of inactive,
Alright, I'll change the subject again.
Just keep running these fucking dumb questions, dude. I'm ready to answer every single one of them.
It's like, why are you selling the car?
Because the engine doesn't work.
Alright, how long have you owned the car?
4 years now, but I've never driven it.
What breed of car is it?
Yes, Toyota, I think. No, it's German something. It's an Audi.
Oh, I don't want this car. There we go. Questions to ask a religious person.
Oh, Christ.
Here we go. If your parents have belonged to a different religion, do you think you would belong to that religion too?
Wait a minute.
How can you tell the voice of God from the voice of the devil?
Well, I imagine one comes from above and the other comes from below.
Yeah, this fucking website looks like I'm gonna like get malware from looking at it.
I'm gonna get fucking brain malware.
Like
dude.
I'm fucking 4chan or some shit.
Dude, I saw some fucking 4chan stories. Oh my god. I love watching like the fucking channels out there that keep track of like internet history events and shit, because it's so fucking funny. The people on 4chan are a bunch of fucking crazy people, dude. But they're the enjoyable type of crazy people,
Here we go. Deep, good, and flirty questions to ask your crush. What do you like to do in your free time?
Play on the computer and masturbate.
That's fucking hot. Alright, so...
Bruh, hearing that makes me drool.
Yeah. Oh, what are your thoughts on, like, No Nut November? Like, the whole idea of it.
I failed.
Yeah, I feel like most people that say they do it and stuff, like, I just feel like they're fucking lying. Because it's just like, maybe it's
okay,
just
here's the thing that I fucked up by accident. Because,
You thought today was Tuesday. You were a day ahead.
No, so on Halloween night, it was like 4 a.m. I totally forgot about No Nut November until someone reminded me in the morning, and I was like, fuck. They were like, did you do it? And I was like, no.
My thing is, like, I don't really feel like stopping, man. I can't fucking help it.
Okay, so you know how there's No Nut November? Do you know about Destroy Your Dick December?
Yeah. Where you, like, masturbate the equivalent of the fucking days or whatever?
Yeah, there's okay, I want you to listen closely. I did the math, okay?
Alright.
I did the math. If you are going to succeed in Destroy Your Dick December, get your fucking pens and pieces of paper out there, you little fucking degenerates, because you're gonna want to listen to this. Get prepped. You're gonna need to nut 16 times a day if you want to succeed it.
That's it?
Yes, 16 times a day. Fuck you mean that's it?
Nah.
That'd be once every that's like once every hour, and then sleep for the 8 hours, and then repeat.
Alright, so did I ever tell you about my fucking record, dude?
Oh Christ! You told me about your record. No, somebody else told me about your record.
Yeah.
I don't remember the number though.
It was like 32.
Christ!
And the only reason
The limit's like 40 something, dude. You got close to having a heart attack.
Hell yeah, man. And this is like chunky meat too. All right, so basically, like, you know how, like,
Christ.
it was
What
like
do you mean?
it was like the summer between middle school and high school, and like you still get like that because I didn't like start until 7th grade, so like this was like a new thing to me still. And one day I just like kept wanting to fucking keep going, and it's like eventually you just don't produce anything. Like it's just kind of like a slight vibration, and like your dick hurts for the next 2 days. It isn't really worth it at all. Like you just like feel like I felt like I had like bubbles of sweat under my armpits, and like I was just so fucking warm. Just
Christ, I don't need a description.
You just start like delving into the darkest parts of Pornhub, man. You just question your existence because like you got to see freakier shit to keep it going, man. It's like this shit's too vanilla.
I'm not trying to watch people upside down fart fuck. All right, that's
Dude,
not what I'm
just
trying
saying.
to do.
That was what I discovered midgets.
Watching fucking tater thoughts on Pornhub? Is that your thing?
Dude, if it's like last resort territory, man, I've seen some freaky shit. Like, I can't say that I masturbated to this, although I wish I could have, but it was like so fucking I was like this bitch shoving like a whole Coca-Cola can up her ass. And she had, like,
oh! Do you know what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up? Guess what they're not bringing back this year?
What?
Sprite cranberry.
They brought it back. It wasn't, no, it's like licensed as something else. It's like winter spice cranberry, but it's still licensed under Sprite. They have Sprite cranberry.
No, but they're not doing the Old Spice cranberry this year.
That's fine. I fucking hated that meme.
You want Sprite cranberry?
I hated it. I thought
I didn't even know that was LeBron James.
Jabron Lames. I don't even keep track of basketball, man. I feel like a failed American.
Well, you'll be a failed American if you don't keep track of football.
That's true. I peek in and out of it. I don't know. Sports are something that you kind of baseball is fucking boring unless you're playing it, man. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
No, that's fair.
It's like, unless you're like at the game.
I used to play baseball and I fucking hated every minute because I got forced into it.
Alright, so like playing it and like watching it in person are the only ways I can enjoy baseball. As far as like watching it on the TV, I'd rather watch like paint, like dry and growing grass.
Okay, here's a weird question. When all else fail and you're super fucking bored, what do you do?
Masturbate.
I'm not surprised by this answer.
You shouldn't be. Probably just like that or sleep. There isn't really a lot of space in between, man. It's like, I'm bored, there's nothing on YouTube, I'll just pass out, man. This is a pretty lifeless existence I live, goddamn.
You want to talk about fucking lifeless existence, dude? At least you got a fucking job.
Hell yeah, man. It sucks, but you know, man, you just kind of like wake up, go to the fucking aquarium, and just look outside all day. Because they don't have clocks on the walls to look at.
I just wake up, go to my computer, draw, go to bed. That's literally my life at the moment. And half the time I don't even draw.
I like completely dropped any artistic ability I used to have. Like I remember.
What are you talking about? Your fucking cringe art is great. It's fantastic.
Dude, I haven't drawn shit in months. Just like,
do it.
No, man. It's like I just have such writer's block and lack of like motivation to do it now. It's like I used to like painting and shit. I have like paintings, but you just get like lack of motivation after a while.
Speaking of art, have you heard of, because I'm such a fanboy for it, have you heard of Has Been Hotel?
No.
Okay. Let me tell you about Has Been Hotel. This shit has been in the works for like 3 to 4 years, alright? I've been waiting 3 to 4 years for this shit to drop. And it dropped, dude. Fucking, last week before Halloween, the pilot episode released. It's a fucking 30-minute long pilot episode, and it's fully animated. You don't see that on YouTube. You see like 10 to 12 minutes occasionally. But it's fully voice acted. It's like super fucking good animation wise. And the humor, I think you'd like the humor.
Are you sure?
Because
is it
it's
my
like,
level of edgy?
listen, it's adult humor, but also like child humor. I think you'd really like it.
What we could talk about fucking what's going on with fucking like Ruby, man. Is that like show even a thing still?
Oh, fucking yeah, I wasn't even gonna bring it up because I know you're fucking boycotting it.
I wasn't boycotting it. I just thought it was boring even before the controversy. I got like to season 3 and then like I was just like, this show's kind of mad, man. I don't know.
Yeah, season 7 actually dropped this Saturday.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, the episode 1 for season 7 dropped, and they have confirmed that they're doing an 8th and 9th season.
I didn't realize it was going on like that. I thought the first wait, no, the first season was boring. The second and third one were alright. I liked those ones.
Second and third were really well. All of season 3 was fucking fantastic. Season 2 was pretty good. Season 1 was kind of just.
It was introducing everyone.
It had a budget of $7. Let's be real.
He made it with fucking Source Filmmaker.
I mean, fuck. They had black outlines for most of the fucking characters.
No, for all the background characters.
Background characters, yeah. Fucking. But yeah, season 7 ended up dropping, and there's always an issue with fucking. I'm trying to think of like the fucking word, like the right word for it. I'll admit it looks pretty good, and it's still like acted out pretty good. But they have like the fucking whole subscription thing where you get to watch it a week early if you're a subscriber. I totally have pirated for like the last 5 seasons.
Oh my god, dude.
Listen, I did it because I didn't want, because in season 3, they started doing the whole like subscription thing to watch after season 3. And I was like, why would they do? No, they had the subscription thing, but if you weren't a subscriber, you'd watch it the day after. So people who were subscribers would get to watch it Saturday. People who weren't got to watch it Sunday. And I was like, that's fine, that's okay. But fucking, they turned it into a week later, and I was like, oh, hell no. So I was like, nope, not dealing with it. So I went to a site, and I discovered that it's on there, and I was like, shit, dude. Yes, and it's really good quality, too, so I've just been watching that. And then after the whole fucking VIX thing, I was like, you know what? They got rid of Crow. Can't do it. By the way, fucking Rooster Teeth brought up, and don't get me wrong, I love Rooster Teeth and I love Achievement Hunter. I love them guys, but they said that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between Vic Mignogna Crow and whoever the fuck's voicing him now. There's a big fucking obvious difference between the two. One of them was raspy and sounded like Crow. The other one sounded like somebody trying to do a Crow impression.
Hell yeah, man.
Like, fucking, do you remember Jello Apocalypse?
No.
Did you ever see the fucking Jello Apocalypse thing for it?
Jello Apocalypse?
Dude, Jello Apocalypse.
I don't know.
Not Yellow Apocalypse. No. Jello Apocalypse did like a criticism on Ruby because like they like to do the whole like it's sort of like a satirical kind of like joke, but they also like tell real shit about like Ruby kind of like poking fun at it for its flaws. And fucking in one point the person who does it, which is Guy by the way, he does the voice for Ruby and for Crow, and my god, the voicing for that is perfect. But whoever fucking decided that the guy who's doing it now needed to do it just fucked up. There's an obvious difference, man. It's fucked up too, man. It got cleared on all that shit, dude.
God, I feel really behind. Seriously, I probably got like halfway through the 4th season and was like, eh. And then now it's at like season 7 or whatever. The thing is, I never really was attached to the whole Rooster Teeth crowd to begin with. Like, they just weren't my humor. I kind of like watched a lot of like Creature Hub and shit. And
yes.
Yeah, I just kind of watched a lot of like Uber Hacks Nova and shit while everyone else is watching Rooster Teeth.
Dude. I was. Do you know what's funny? I watched the creatures strictly for like all the people who went over to Cow Chop. Once all those people went over to Cow Chop, I was like, well, bye creatures.
Well, because the
and I went, dude, they were so fucking bad.
Well, the thing is, like James and Alex were like the main part of that whole the personality of that channel. Like Dan Z and Kutra, they were kind of more or less just like, they might have played off people well or whatever, but they weren't like main personalities themselves. Because who'd they have like outside of Alex and
Dan was all right because Dan's a cool guy. Because Dan was pretty cool. Kutra, fucking, I don't know. He just fucking
he disappeared off the
supposedly
website
he turned the friendship channel into a fucking business channel. Yeah. And I was like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know. Kind of like
everybody's most hated Spencer fucking started showing up more.
I think it was more about like how they're trying to like introduce people that way in case people left, they could find a way to survive. Like if we get these people to like these people while these people are here, you know, maybe.
Yeah, people started leaving the creatures and they're like, well, we're gonna fucking replace them.
What was it, like Dexter Manning was getting like censored more or less, like they'd cut him out a lot of the recordings. He was barely in any of them, but apparently he was always like at the office and shit.
Well, yeah, that's because fucking, what's his face, Kucher wanted to be all fucking like
PG.
Yeah, he wanted to be PG when everyone else there was fucking not PG.
Yeah.
Like Alex, James, fucking... Even Dan sometimes were just not PG people. But, hey, had to be PG. Like, you remember Aaron? He literally wore Pornhub shirts on the fucking channel.
Yeah.
I want to buy a Pornhub shirt, by the way.
Yeah, the Cow Chop shirt. Dude, Cow Chop's having, like, the same fate right now, and it kind of sucks. Did you see that they're losing people from Cow Chop?
Well, yeah, it's just fucking James left.
Yeah. He was like half of the fucking show, man.
It's a weird effect, you know? There's those YouTubers out there that are like the glue, you know? Wherever you put them, no matter what the situation is, they're gonna fit in good, and it's gonna be fucking hilarious when they're there. The two perfect examples I can think of, again, is Uber Hexer Nova. Because, by God, is he fucking good at what he does. He is funny. I've been watching him since the fucking Blue Wolf video came out.
Blue Wolf? Oh, yeah. You broke the rules!
You broke the rules! You broke the rules! And then, this is going to be a name you haven't heard in a while. Fucking Sky Does Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. Not nobody.
Yeah, now Net Nobody. No, he went back to Sky Does Minecraft.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
His like fucking music thing is Net Nobody, which supposedly, according to JJ, his music is actually kind of alright.
He has like 2 good songs. All the rest are like kind of generic. I don't want to burn any bridges with my massive YouTube channel, but yeah, I thought his music was kind of like I don't know, it's alright. I don't know.
But yeah, dude, anywhere you put those people, they fucking just did good at their stuff. Fucking Sky Does Minecraft went through like fucking 4 different groups of friends, and everywhere he went, people followed, and people would leave the others behind. Man, he was just that guy. I'm trying to think of other, but really can't. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of YouTube experience.
Me neither.
Oh, another good one. Fucking Ray from Achievement Hunter.
I don't know who that is.
The fucking Ray, the brown man.
I like I said, I never really liked Rooster Teeth or Funhouse or any of them.
Right. Supposedly somebody brought up how the fucking Funhouse logo looked like the swastika, and they put it up on a fucking live stream. It was kind of funny. But I don't know, man. It's weird. We're entering a weird era, man, where people just fucking like. It's sort of like stuff is dumb. Like my dad brings up, like stuff is just getting dummied down at this point, dude. Like, fucking. You gotta, like with YouTube and shit, you gotta abide by these rules, otherwise you don't make money like you used to. It's just
because like YouTube doesn't promote like creativity anymore. They're like so like Disney Channel now, where it's like, oh, you can't be too edgy because we're PG, very family friendly website now. But now they're like demonetizing like all those people that like target children. So it's like you got to be in this gray area of like little Christian 12-year-olds of like it's like, oh, you can't swear a lot, but we also don't want you trying to sell toys to people.
Yeah, it's like, why do you think so many fucking YouTubers have gone to fucking Twitch, dude?
Yeah, but like live streaming's fucking boring to watch.
No, yeah, live streaming's fucking boring unless you watch the right person. But like,
and even then, only the highlights are really worth watching, because if you try to watch like, I've tried to watch a whole live stream, like basically everything that gets edited out of a normal video, you just see all that, and it's just like this fucking. I didn't realize so much time went in between like the funny moments. Like it'll just be them watching something or them playing something quietly. It's just like, this isn't fun to watch. There just needs to be like a ground up remake of YouTube where like it's just freedom of speech friendly without like hurting people, I guess, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Dude, the 2005 to 2014 were the years, man. They just were. And now it's all gone downhill. Fucking remember Leafy was here?
God, yeah.
By the way, I'm watching somebody get their fucking car towed outside.
Hell yeah, man.
You want me to fucking screen share it to you?
You can screen share. You can if you want. I don't care.
I'll do it. I'm doing it right now. Oh, there they go. What if I turn it like this? Is this better?
No, it just turns. It's vertical still, so it's just like a. This fucking. Hell yeah.
There it goes.
It's Leafy's car.
Well, my dad's gonna be happy because now there's a new fucking parking spot available. Fucking dude, my apartment building's been fucking crazy with these people that live here. But anyway, you got anything you want to bring up now?
We could talk about YouTube's algorithm in general if you want. I got some rants for that.
Alright. I've noticed you've been pulling weight, dude. You've been grabbing some fucking ears, dude, and fucking putting them in the cart and being like, you're coming with me! You're doing fucking good. Like, half your town is watching your channel now.
Yeah, half my small ass town, man. Hell yeah, bro. One thing YouTube doesn't promote creativity like it used to is more or less the main argument, because I don't know if you ever listen to like the Cold Ones podcast. It's got like Max Mofo and Anything for Views. They're
I remember them, dude. Max Mofo.
Yeah, well, they're talking about how like Max Mofo isn't able to upload or focus on like the videos he wants to upload anymore because it's not profitable, and like, you know, people, if they're this is their job or anything like that, they have to, you know, do what makes them money. So it's just like what is going to be entertaining. Apparently he's gonna upload it eventually, but what is entertaining to everyone is like not what YouTube wants. It wants what the YouTube can put ads on. So like Max Mofo is like tied down doing fucking Pokemon shit and stuff, and it's just like, god, like Pokemon like card openings and shit, and it's just like how the mighty have fallen kind of thing. Like it seems like
it's so true, dude.
It sucks, man, because like with the fun YouTube, like all the cool YouTube videos you used to watch, like Filthy Frank and shit. That shit isn't gonna.
I was about to mention Filthy Frank, dude.
The boy, that shit isn't gonna survive anymore. You know, like it isn't like something that's I mean, like there's still videos similar to it online, but it isn't like something like, oh, I can make a job out of being funny. Like, you know, you just like, you always have to like do reviews of rated E video games now or something. Like, it's not like a user-friendly website anymore.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what I was about to say. It's so fucked up, man, because we're in such a fucking PC era, and it's so fucking just disappointing. It's not sad, it's just disappointing, you know?
Yeah, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Like, fucking comedians can't make jokes anymore without somebody in the crowd going, "You're a fucking racist! You're misogynist!"
Dave Chappelle, right? Like, he's being, like, completely, like, ostracized and shit. But, like, he's, like, actually pretty liberal. He's just not about, like, the PC crowd. So whenever, like, people are like, "Oh, I can't believe you said this, you're supposed to be on our side," he's like, "I am. I just say what I want to say," kind of deal, you know?
Yeah, fucking one skit that I thought that you brought up was really funny was he's like, "All right, listen, folks, I'm gonna do an impression, and you gotta guess who I am." "If you do anything bad in the entirety of your lifetime, I will find out what it is and ruin you. I will ruin your career and ruin your life, no matter what it is." All right, you know who that is?
Dave.
That's you! And he fucking points out into the crowd. It's
dude, he's fucking metal.
I butchered the prank, but yeah.
I'm so glad that he's like making a comeback though, like publicly and shit, you know. Because he's a real funny comedian. Like I feel like that's the greatest thing about it, is that he's able to make like both sides laugh, even like, you know, with a clear bias to one or the other. Like, he's just a funny person.
Yeah.
Like the idea that it's just like, oh, he said something that offended me, therefore he's not funny, kind of deal. Because he's always made jokes like making fun of like minority groups and shit, like the gays or like blacks, Mexicans, whatever, man. He just made fun of everybody. That was what was unique about his humor. It was meant to make people uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. Fucking, do you know what saying has bugged me? Like, fucking, you ever heard the saying, "The meek will inherit the earth"?
The what?
The meek will inherit the earth.
I heard.
I'm not religious, but it's from the Bible, and it's a quote, something, but it's true, dude. It's so true.
Smell like bitch in here.
It smells like pink hair, fucking gay boy, fucking bitch in here.
It smell like some bitch ass bitch in here. What the fuck?
Oh, I got in an argument with a fucking very socialist liberal friend, quote unquote friend, more of a person who's just in a Discord chat that occasionally pops up when I'm in there. Fucking, we got in an argument because I said, because I was talking about winning and losing, because they started bitching to me about their fucking science grade. I was like, well, just if you do the homework, you're gonna succeed at it. And she's like, well, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, well, you gotta do it. Don't get me wrong, you know, every kid like that, even I admit, like saying shit like that before. But I learned the hard truth of it. It's like, well, you either win or you fail. It's just that simple. And she's like, no, it's not. That's not how it works. And I'm like, yes, it is. You either win or you lose. Right now, you're losing. And she's like, well, if I get a D, then I'm not winning. And I'm like, yes, you are. You're not failing. And they got so mad, they just left the chat afterwards. And I'm like, well.
How fuck?
Fucking one of their arguments halfway through was just, I'm like, fuck you mean? Like, that's not a fucking argument. That's just you being a bitch. I don't know. It's fucking black shit.
I don't know.
Oh, Brandon, I didn't tell you. Did I tell you about how I got my fucking, my dad bought me a 12 gauge. I got a 12 gauge shotgun now, Brandon.
What brand?
Mosenberg?
Oh, I don't know that one.
It's something. When I come out there, we're gonna go shooting in the woods. I got the gun, Brandon.
Hell yeah, man. We could shoot the anime body pillow.
Do you still have it?
No, we like riddled that bitch up with like fucking lead. Like that thing is gone.
Do you have a new one?
Do I have a new one?
Yeah.
No. They're kind of expensive. They're like $100 or something.
Christ! I knew they were expensive. I didn't think.
I don't. Loneliness comes with a price. Yeah,
girlfriends are more expensive than real girlfriends. Am I right?
Me and the boys were shooting guns out in the woods, right? And like these like 2 drones kept fucking flying over our heads while we were shooting guns. Like these big ass fucking like the size of plane drones like flying back and forth over our heads while we're out there shooting. It's fucking weird.
Did you shoot one down?
No, that seemed like a lot more trouble than it was worth. I didn't want to like just be like that one mission in Call of Duty. Just a fucking white blip turning into nothing.
Fuck.
Kind of running out of topics.
Write down this timestamp.
46.
Fucking trying to think of what else there is to talk about. I'm having lucky voice cracks.
We don't have to go to an hour, man. I mean, we probably got like half an hour podcast. After
what?
I said we could probably get like a half-hour podcast after editing, deleting the silent parts.
Delete. Well, there was not that many silent parts. No, what was I gonna say? Fucking. I want to do more of like the. Okay, do you know where like because we talked about it? You know how like the videos for non-profit where you get to be as funny as you want. Those still exist, but they're like very niche categories, like fucking VR chat, dude.
VR chat was so hard to gather footage for, man. Like, there's just nothing fucking funny in VR chat. It's so boring. I was able to get like under a minute's worth of content out of like the hour or 3 hours that we were in VR chat.
Well, yeah, that's because half the time I was bitching because I couldn't fucking connect to you.
But
I still want to know why the fuck I couldn't connect.
Jesus.
I just broke a bunch of shit in my house. He
broke a bunch of fucking picture frames or some shit.
No, I knocked out the fucking. Oh shit. I'll send. Okay, so this is a fucking stove top. We put it on our stoves. Look at the fucking dent I just put in it.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Christ. I didn't mean to do it this much. I'll just put that right there. My dad's gonna come home and be like, what the fuck happened?
What the fuck you doing to my shit, man?
I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't over there.
Just fell.
It fucking fell down the stairs.
You hear how they're redoing Shrek? They're gonna do like a
Shut
reboot.
up. No, they're not.
They are doing a reboot of Shrek.
Oh no.
Yeah.
If they do not include Somebody Once Told Me, I am going.
Dude, I don't even think about it. Shrek is not a good movie without fucking Smash Mouth.
Dude. Do you know what somebody brought up in a fucking meme? I don't know if you ever noticed this, but if you go and rewatch Shrek, you know how they have the three bears or whatever?
Yeah.
In the movie, if you pay attention close enough, there's the three bears at the beginning of it. Fucking when all the fucking fairy tale creatures are showing up in Shrek's swamp. There's only two. It's only the dad and the fucking son. And people were like, "Where the fuck's the mom?" If you look close enough in the fucking Farquaad scene where he's like laying in bed getting a fucking heart on, Mama Bear has been skinned and turned into a rug. Dude, and at the end of the movie, it's still just fucking Papa Bear and Baby Bear. I'm like, how the fuck? That is some fucking attention to detail sort of shit that they had to put in there, man.
Oh my fucking
Somebody
God.
fucking planned the demise of Mama Bear.
All right, I'm doing a little more research on the Shrek shit, and it's being like remade by the people that made like Despicable Me and shit, the Imagination people.
Oh no!
So it's gonna have like a shoestring budget and look like shit probably.
Oh no! You've got to be kidding me.
But it's supposed to have the original voiced cast.
I can live with that.
I wonder how they're gonna dig like fucking Michael Myers out of the fucking cave he put himself in. I haven't seen him in a movie since Inglourious Bastards.
Fucking. I've never heard that one before. Fuck, dude, I didn't even know.
Oh no, that better not be the fucking art style for it, dude. This looks
Show,
like...
send it. I need to see.
It looks like shit. No.
Does it look like the fucking Gummy Bear Ed and Eddie picture that exists?
Give me a sec. I'll send it to you, bro.
Send it and put it in the video. People need to see what this fucking disgusting shit looks like. I'm gonna be so upset.
Give it.
I can already smell the upset. Don't get me wrong. The Grinch was kind of funny, but that's only because they added fucking what's his face as like this
Benedict Cumberbatch, something like
No,
that.
not even that. I don't give a shit about Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm talking about fucking Tyler the Creator.
Oh, he was in it?
He did the songs for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did the music. Yeah, I gotta admit, it's pretty good music. I just heard the fucking faucet in the fucking bathroom turn.
There's
I'm not about to go in there.
There's what Shrek's gonna look like, I guess.
Oh, that's fucking fake. That's fake as shit.
It's fake? Alright, good.
That's fake. I know, that's super fake.
Hell yeah, man.
Wait. I have to check.
It looks pretty
Because
shitty.
I've seen that fucking image has existed for like a year or so. It's obviously just the Shrek face, but it's just been fucking like somebody did a sort of crop job at it. But look at how those fucking baby fingers, dude.
He's got baby hands for that fucking warped ass face.
If that's what the fucking new Shrek movie looks like, I'd be so upset. I don't want a new Shrek. Keep current Shrek. Let the fucking
let it fucking die, man. Just like make
let
new
the
movies.
fucking nasty shit swamp bath stay the way it is. All right. Shrek 1 was okay. I don't remember any of the others.
Dude, I liked Shrek 1, 2, and 3 was not as good. It was alright.
Oh, I remember Shrek 2. Shrek 2 was good.
Yeah, Shrek 2 had Puss in Boots, man.
Yeah, dude, I was watching throughout Shrek 1. I was like, where the fuck is Puss in Boots? Is he not in this movie? I totally forgot he wasn't in the first movie.
You ever played the original Shrek 2 game, like on Xbox or whatever?
Sadly, no.
It's a fucking awesome ass game. Alright, this game, like, dude, I'm gonna do a fucking playthrough of it.
Do it. I was about to say, you need to fucking play through that game and just
no one
fucking have
fucking
fun.
wants to watch it. I've talked to some people about my channel's content, and when I was doing the God of War shit, they're like, you need to play newer games, bro. No one wants to watch that old ass shit. I'm like, dude, it's the only games I like.
Bro, the old games are the best games. They got fucking, like, all the, like, old games have, like, stories that are actually pretty good in comparison to all the shit that exists, like, now, where it's all pretty much the same. Do this, do that, do this. It's like, it's simple. There's very little character development in, like, games now. Well, I shouldn't say that. There is good character development in certain games, not in all of them. By God, not in all of them.
What are your thoughts on, like, Disney owning, like, every single entertainment property ever now?
Dude, it's a sad day out there when the fucking mouse come. You create anything successful and get it big, the mouse is coming for it. Fucking,
It also seems...
You want to know something funny? So you know when fucking Sony pulled Spider-Man out of the Marvel movies?
Yeah.
This is... People might get mad at me for this. I was on Sony's side for it because fucking... I totally understand why Sony was not willing to budge. Because number one, Sony's a fucking like powerhouse when it comes to video games. And we're gonna be real, it is a powerhouse when it comes to story-based video games. And then Disney just is like, hey, we want 50%. Why? So we can fucking make more money from you and then buy you. That's realistically the situation, dude.
Yeah.
I want to see the list. I want to see the full list of everything that Disney owns, dude.
I'm kind of it's very fucking extensive, dude. They own like Sports Center and shit. They own fucking Star Wars.
Do they own the NFL?
I don't think the NFL might be independent. I'm not quite sure on that. But
I know the NFL's a
Sports
fucking
Center.
Powerhouse, though.
Yeah, well, they got started by the fucking like mafia and shit, so they definitely got their own fucking. Yeah.
Do you know what's a probably really fun life that I've seen kind of be successful?
What?
Fucking 4chan YouTubers.
Yeah, that'd be kind of depressing, though. What kind of era would that be? That'd be like the polar opposite of where.
Dude, but fucking 4chan stories are super crazy.
Yeah, they're crazy because the people on there are fucking crazy, man.
I know, and it's funny to fucking listen to. I learned a whole bunch of history. Yeah, I already talked about this earlier in the podcast, but fucking, I learned a bunch of shit I didn't know beforehand that happened on the internet. Fucking like the He Will Not Divide Us fucking Shia LaBeouf shit.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like rated R Tumblr.
Dude.
That sounds like something that would get me doxxed by them or something.
I completely abandoned Tumblr the moment porn disappeared from it.
I just always was more of a Reddit person when it came to that department.
Oh yeah, Reddit's still thriving. That's still a fucking community.
They got a bunch of like porn refugees from Tumblr on there now.
All of them went to like Twitter, not Facebook. They went to fucking Twitter, Reddit, Guess what people started going back to? Newgrounds.
Oh shit.
Fucking play some Newgrounds game on your fucking channel.
I do kind of want to do like a compilation thing where I play like all of like a handful of Newgrounds games and like kind of compile them into one video because the Flash is gonna die soon.
Yeah. So this is Newgrounds, and it's just you screaming in several different clips before showing the actual video.
I think we can end it here. We're at an hour now.
Alrighty. Oh fuck, were you counting this entire time?
Well, I've just been keeping an eye on it, and I got stuff to do.
Yeah. Oh, you shitter. Alright.
Alright, man. We're gonna say goodbye, man.
Alright, you do your whole thing. If you want to listen to me be a fucking dum-dum, by the way, come check out my channel. I don't post often, but I post.
Hell yeah,
I'm
man.
trying to do shit. Brandon, I think you still have the link.
Yeah, I have it in the channel recommendations, but I can put the link on there, bro. It's all good.
I'll start recording more shit and then fucking posting random shit.
Hell yeah, man. Alright, well, I don't have like an outro or anything. I don't know why I said do your thing. It's just like, hey guys, thanks for watching, alright, man. We're gonna say goodbye right now, man. This is gonna be super duper fucking cool, man. Alright, Disney, don't fucking sue me. Alright, see ya.